All right. Thank you, people. Welcome back into our 10 Faves show. As I said, Sarah, we wish you well. We hope you're feeling better. I know Sarah wasn't feeling so good today, so I'm coming in to help her out. You won't see me on HSN today, but that's okay because Shannon will be here, and she will guide you through a great 2-hour show. And I will be here at, when am I back? I'm back at 5. And then am I back at 6? Yeah, I'm back at 5 and I'm back at 6. So let's talk about this Fire tablet. You know, what's wonderful about these great high definition tablets is that over time the prices have come down, which is great. It's good for everybody. And the features have gone up because everybody has had to compete. Well, let me tell you the guys that never really had to compete because they were the guys out of the gate that made this thing happen, and this is the Fire tablet. This thing is huge. First of all, when you look at tablets, you look for certain bells and whistles. That IPS, which stands for in-plane switching, and essentially what that is about the display. When you look at certain tablets or computers or whatever, the screen, the way the screen is built and the way it's made, it can be a more passive screen or it can be a screen that's more saturated. The IPS display, basically, I won't get into all the techno part of it, but it makes the display stay bright and rich no matter what angle you're looking at it from. So you can be off to the side a little bit, to the left, to the right, and it still has that rich display. It doesn't disappear when you turn it. It's very important and it's expensive. The very, very expensive high-end players in this field were some of the first ones to come out with it, which is why you were spending $700, $800, $900 on their tablets, or one of the reasons, because that screen was expensive. Now it's become affordable, so everybody is using it. This is an 8-inch screen. It's Alexa enabled. What is Alexa? Alexa is our little girl that lives inside there that helps us guide our way through. No matter what it is, you simply ask Alexa a question. You know, Alexa, I need directions to go to Miami. Alexa, I need to find a restaurant. Alexa, you know, where's the police station? Whatever, Alexa will get you there. It's a built-in assistant that works inside here. In addition to that, we've got quad core. So rather than quad core is basically like 3, 4, 5, you know, multiple engines, in this case quad, 4 engines that drive this bus. So it performs a lot better. It's quicker, it's faster, it can handle more controls and actions that you call upon it. It also comes with, does it come with Amazon Prime, this one too? Whoa, you get to try it out. You get to try it. I think you get to try it, and then you can hook it up. But anyway, it's obviously it's Amazon as the company, so you tie right into Amazon and all the great Amazon experiences that are part of that, and we all know about that. Loaded with top of the line features, quad core power, as I said before, dual cameras built into this. There are 16 gigabytes of internal memory. You can expand that too because you can go and buy one of those fancy little cards and you can pop it in. You've got a vibrant touchscreen display up here. All, as I said, IPS HD. There's something also in here called blue shade filter technology. What that is that, you know, whenever you're reading in a darker room, you know it's more stressful on your eyes. You know, your eyes have to adjust to the light that you're looking at. It's dark in the exterior, but it's light here. So your eyes, your pupils, everything has to adjust. Well, what this does is this minimizes the blue light that comes off the screen. Thusly, it makes for more relaxed and easy reading. It's easier on your eyes, basically. It's one of those little things that they build into this that you don't even aware of, but it makes it easier for you to be able to enjoy that. The battery life on these guys, unlike a traditional computer, which might be 3 or 4, maybe 6 hours, this is 12 hours. That's a half a day. It's actually your whole day if you're only up half the time. I'm a little confused because I'm up weird hours right now, so I don't know really between day and night. But anyway, and look at the price on this thing. Are you kidding me? It's $79.95. I remember when we were carrying tablets like similar to this a year or 2 years ago, there was easily a 1 in front of that. For the low-end tablets, $179. We are down to only $79.95. By the way, when you order it, you're gonna get a case. Oh, before we do that, let's talk about the durability. So this is what the company does to test it. Now, if you've got a tumbler at your house, then you want to try it, you're on your own. I'm just telling you, this is what they do ahead of time so that you know. Who has it? Imagine if you had that tumbler. Be nice to have one of those, but anyway, it goes through a lot of testing to make sure that it's going to be durable, because we know at $79.95 you might buy this for your kids, and you want to make sure your kids can drop it without having to worry too much about it. No guarantees, obviously. You know, if you smash it with a hammer, it's going to break, but don't do that. Comes with really cool cases, so we'll go from the front. This is, here we go. We're guessing again, turquoise. I'm going to go purple.